Hey, what's happening, guys? It's a beautiful evening here in downtown Montreal. I hope you can hear everything I say. You should be able to since I've got a big mouth. Anyway, I'm in the village area here, and I figured, wow, this is really neat what they did here. They've got this really unique display of artwork that I'm going to show you here. Not originals, but still very unique, and I figured why not make a nice video, especially since the lighting now we're really at sunset here. The sun is just about to set. I know because I checked my watch and it sets at like 1900 hours and 21 minutes. But anyway, this sculpture here, as cool as it is, it's not really what I thought was really neat. Was really these prints that apparently I think all come from the Museum of Fine Arts, but they've also been interpreted by it looks like to be a Japanese artist, and it's really cool how they're all lit up with lights, each one of them from the back. It's really neat. Well, some of them are cooler than others, you know, but still. Look at that. I would call that one great success. Or I don't know, maybe you could call it mountain high or something. Well, this one, the bulb's burnt out. It says this exposition is a remix of the past, present, and here and elsewhere, drawing from digital and popular culture as well as early painting. The works presented here revisit visual codes in order to better shift their meaning. These manipulations project the cultural heritage specific to each artist, driven by the taste, blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm not reading the whole thing. You get the idea. It's again, it's all pretty unique. I think it's pretty cool. And as much as I shit on the city for pissing our money away on a lot of things, but this is really neat. I can't object to this. And I guess the thing is, what makes you drawing your eye to all these things is the lighting behind every one of these pieces, especially right now. Right now, at this particular time. That's why I'm not hesitating to film this. If it was later on, if it was earlier, forget about it, you know. But this is really the prime time to look at these wonderful things. Things which maybe when I was younger I wouldn't have looked at too much, frankly, because I was, frankly, more narrow-minded. Which I'm sure some of you who know me, you probably won't find that hard to believe at all. You know, so trippy stuff over here, eh? Wow! Pretty trippy stuff. You know, I bet you there's a few people who've had wallpaper that looks like that, eh? Yeah. That's the artist over here, Dominique Pitre. And then you get your, this looks like stuff I would have seen in an art history book. When I took art history once in Dawson College, unfortunately I wasn't very interested in it. I guess it's because I'm obsessed with, you know, our modern age and vehicles and so forth, so. What do you think she's singing? Oh, solo mio! Huh? These look like Monet type pieces, eh? No? Look how small this is, man. What am I, a fucking a cat? Come on. Look how close I have to look to see this. Interactive artwork. James Kerr. That's the artist. Courtesy of the Museum of Fine Arts, le Musée des Beaux-Arts de Montréal. La. Okay, that's weird. It's a boy's head on a man's body. So it would appear. Wow. And it also says on a lot of these cards that you can actually download these images. I'll have to check that here for you, in case some of you are interested in downloading these images. Here's the Hail Mary, I guess. Baby Jesus. Yeah, it says you can download that at www.layar.com. There you go, give them a plug, why not? I'm filming this stuff, you know? I saw this girl before. When I think of Layer, though, I think of Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil. Throw me a frickin' bone here, man. Is that Napoleon? No, some farmer with a rhino. Huh. Must be in Spain or something. The sound of a Harley Davidson starting up to bring this video to a close. This right here is one of my favorite pieces right here, but then again, I'm a big fan of street scenes, and I guess this is about as early as a street scene as I think you're gonna get. You know? No, that's not loud, not at all. You know, there'll be a day, by the way, where I don't think there'll be any motorcycles left on the road at all unless they're electric powered, because they pollute, A, and B, they're loud, they're too loud. This is really cool, check this out. It's like a UFO shaped like an old cassette, music cassette. Here we got some sort of similar thing there, similar jazz. I can dig it. Can you dig it? Of course you can. You're still watching this. If you didn't, you would have stopped watching a while ago. Of course, I'm betting there are people out there who can't even watch a complete video of something unless it's like only 2 minutes long or a minute, you know? That's really funky. I really like this one too. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? It's just funky. These are funky pieces. I love funk in all its forms. Music, art, paintings, whatever. Just want to make sure I get everything here. Again, there's that cassette UFOs over a very old painting. Oh, fuck, man. Do you think this is small enough? Some of us don't seem well. Yeah, his name is Sonny Asu. I guess he's Japanese. From 2014. It's called Homecoming. I would have called it Ancient Invasion. That's what I would have called it. Yeah. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If ever I become a discovered artist, man, you can bet your bippy I will support my fellow artists and buy some very expensive artwork. As I wish I had done actually back in 2006 when I got an inheritance, and there was this painting. There was this very small art gallery next to Guy Concordia Metro Station, and there was this guy. This guy had his artwork. He was from the Laurentians. He had this huge painting of an old Mack semi-truck, and the other one painting was, I think, a John Deere farm tractor, and I'm like, man, they were really expensive. The truck one alone was like $2 grand. You know, I think you really have to have the kind of spread to actually showcase something that big and that impressive, which I didn't. I mean, even at the time, I was living in a basement apartment, you know. Anyway, guys, that's about it. I hope you liked it, and here's truly Elton saying, keep it real, and if you can, and if you have the ways and you have the means, stay creative and be creative like me. It's one of the finest things you can do in life, especially when you're like me and you're lacking in so many other aspects of your life, for me, socially. So, bye-bye, adios.